Hello everybody. This is day 5 of our challenges for this week in International Crafters on Facebook. And I've kind of incorporated a couple of things that I made during the week, so that way you could see too what, and then I said yesterday that I would do something with the leaves to show you what we can do with them. Apart a centerpiece or on a canvas or on an art journal or anywhere you want to. So what I did is I got this. It's a big tube of, I don't know what, probably wrapping paper. And it was nice and, durable too. And I cut a piece. And I found this beautiful piece of a jelly print that I wrapped it around. I did on the inside a bit with distress ink. But, if you guys would like to, you can sit there and paint it all and, make it look much nicer on the inside. And yeah, so I got that ready. I have some of the leaves that I did yesterday, and the embellishments I made the other day as well too. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using them or not. I got a couple of pieces of laces and a couple of pieces of that mesh, and I made some of Victor's. Victor had a challenge this week for whoever wanted to do it, and these are what I did. I just rolled them in circles for what I need them for. Now my plan at the beginning was to pop this on top of here and do an arrangement on top of this, but I don't like it. It's too big and I can use this for something else. It's not going to go to waste. So I'm looking for the other flower. One of my flowers disappeared. Here it is. Okay. Now what I did with these is, these were normal paper from Puzzle Book, one of these, and Victor, I have a message for you, and I'm going to speak slowly so you can understand me. The next time you do a challenge like this, and whoever started with it, I think it was Eileen, then there was Minevra, then there was, there was a few of them. And there was me, too, that did it. You get on a plane, go to everybody's house, and roll that paper for them, because we all have our hands that hurt, okay? Be a gentleman now. So the next time, or you send them to them already rolled up. It is hard on the hands, you guys. It is. It's a bit, I suffer a little bit already of pre-arthritis pains. I was sick years ago, and I had to do about 2 years of needles, and these needles provocated these pains in my hands. Now I don't suffer that very often, but I do if I do kind of do these type of things and it'll propagate a pain of arthritis. Like tomorrow I'll probably be waking up with cramped hands and things like that, but then it goes away and I'm fine. It's not 2 years ago, while I was taking the medication, yes, I was waking up with my hands closed and I couldn't open them up until, at least 12 o'clock. It was terrible. It was terrible. The medication affected me that way. It affected other people other ways. So it was one of the, side effects of this medication. So anyways, what we're going to do here is, this is going to be a napkin holder for our Thanksgiving table. Let me fix this up a bit. Oh, okay, for our Thanksgiving table. And so I want to, use the leaves, use these little rolled flowers, use the mesh. I have some lace here, and then I have a little tag, because we can put a little tag on it too with somebody's name, for like place setting, right? So we're going to start off. I'm going to get the seam line here where the paper is attached, so that way I cover that up. And I'm going to do all the work right there. So where was it again? Right here. So I'm going to start placing a leaf. No, I don't want that one. So I went over the leaves, you guys, again with some green. I kind of changed the colors a bit on them. Not a whole lot. I just added. And I added this beautiful color that I had too that was called corteccia in Italian. It's always one of my inks from the Italian company, which means bark. So it was, it was kind of nice on here. You can see that little brown here and there. Okay, so that's attached. Now I'm going to attach this before I touch anything else, because I want a little bit of it hanging out. It's going to be like a little mixed media napkin holder, let's say. I don't know how it's going to turn out because I haven't done one yet, so we're just, I've just planned what I want to put on it and see from there how it goes. Okay, so there's a little piece of lace. I want to put a little piece of this. I'm going to pull some strings like I did the other day when I did the flowers. Just like that. And I'm just going to place it right over here. Some of it will show, some of it won't. Yeah, this time, you guys, I'm doing it with the glue gun, so that way we don't have to sit here and, wait until it dries. I'm going to push those over a bit. So for now, I'm just, putting on leaves and everything. Oh, I did want to tell you, while I'm working, I'll tell you what I did with these. So I went over these with a couple of colors of silks. I first went over with this apricot nectar. You can use an orange. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I went over it after that with this because I didn't like that, which is spiced pumpkin. Okay, there you can see it. And then I went over it with Bolivian blue, which I thought was too bright. And then again, I went over it again with the orange because I thought it was just too... and while I was doing this, I was rubbing the color off. I would paint it and rub the color off again, and paint it and rub the color off. And at the end, I just added a bit of this African jade here and there to give it, some brightness of colors. Okay, get another leaf ready here. I'm going to put that one. Oh, it's already sticking. Should I leave it? Yeah, I might as well. See if I can pull another string from here. Okay, I'm just going to add another little bit of this mesh. I really liked it on the flowers, and I want to see what kind of effect it will give it on this. It's always an occasion, like Thanksgiving, and you guys, I already see these, on a beautiful ivory tablecloth with ivory napkins in the middle of it. Oh, hot, just burnt myself. Okay. So yeah, like I said, you guys, it's the first time I'm doing it, so I know I could have prepared one beforehand just to make sure that I would have liked it at the end, but then I thought, no, you know what, I'm going to do it with them, because that way, we can learn from each other's mistakes. It could come out nice. I don't know if I want to add a third leaf or not. I stick it under here. And like, you kind of have to look at it too, the way a napkin would be on it. And if I put it this way, we'll have the napkin going through this way. I can put it this way. Yeah, I can do that. I like that. Okay, that's a go. But you know what? I'm going to do it this way because I'm covering up too much of the mesh on that side. But here I'm going to cover up the lace. I wanted a bit of the lace to show. So, okay, I'm going to do it this way then. Yeah. Yeah, this will probably be the only one that I'm going to do because I am not going to do, something for our family. Like, we're at least 20 sometimes at the table. And that's not happening. Apart that we don't do Thanksgiving here. You lose these kind of things when you're out of a country, when you're, not living in the country that you used to, do all these things. Now, what is going on here instead? Now, for tomorrow, which is Halloween, is Saint Day. Right, it's the Saint Day. Yeah, All Saints. Instead, on I think the 2nd is the Giorno delle Morte, Dead Day. And like my husband just went up to the cemetery to put a heart, lights on my son's thing. We have a heart that's all lit up and we put that. But everybody puts lights, extra lights on, their loved one's tomb. And it is something spectacular to see when you go up there. There's 2 nights that, everybody goes and brings flowers and everything. And here the traditional flower for the dead is mums. No, are they mums? I think so. Those big, huge, fluffy flowers, the ones that are all, I think they're mums. Can't remember what they're called in English. And so, yeah, that's a traditional flower for the dead here. In fact, nobody wants them in their homes, and they're beautiful flowers. Like, my mother-in-law used to grow them, and I used to pick them to put them in my house, and she used to scream at me, saying, no, you can't put them in your house. Why? They're beautiful flowers. Yeah, so, and everybody goes to the cemetery, and you'll have people there with radios, and they're playing music, and they're cleaning up the tombs, and they're, they'll just stay probably most of the day to keep their loved one company. Yep. Yep, it's really nice. And when it gets dusk and you see all those, like, thousands and thousands of lights lit up, it's just beautiful. You know what, you guys, I just want to give this a try. Where did I put it? Here. And see what this would kind of look like. I don't know. I know I could, it doesn't really make a difference on.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Okay. Let me continue. I'm going to start putting on the flowers. You see, this is what I mean. When you got an idea in your head and then at the end, you probably just don't like it. Yeah, these flowers are pretty hard to roll. Mind you, I wanted to go back to Victor's channel and see, because the basket I showed, I think it was day 2 challenge. I showed a basket that I did about 5 years ago with this technique, but it was newspaper. It was much more easier to roll. Okay, I'm just going to stick this little one right in there. Okay, now what I wasn't sure of is to put on these or not. So what I did was I got a brad and I glued it underneath, and so that way, you can stick it into a flower easily like that too as well. And I just wanted to see here, and I'm already liking it, eh? A, B, C, but it's not going in properly. Joe, it broke. You know what? I'm just going to glue it on. What do you think, you guys? I'm loving this turquoise and this orange all together. I'm just going to put a whole bunch of glue in there and see if I burn myself or not. Lots of strings. Yeah, so that's our kind of holiday here in this time of year. Halloween is not celebrated. Yeah, my son will probably go out tomorrow and do some, joking around, but the houses, they don't give out candy or things like that. It's not a tradition here. Our tradition around this time of year is celebrating our dead ones, and so we honor them. And there's a whole bunch of how would you say these things? There was a whole bunch of superstitions. In the month of November, you don't buy a new broom. You do not buy your wedding dress. You do not get married. No, 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 that's a no-no. You do not get married in the month of November. And month of November is a beautiful month to get married in, especially here in Sicily. So, yeah. I'm going to try to cut this brad a bit, see if I can do that. And what else? Can't remember. You don't buy a new broom. Yeah, there's lots of these things. In fact, my niece that owns a wedding store, she's going to be really slow now because they won't even buy the dress in November because they think it's bad luck. Okay, I took the brad completely out. It just came out as I pulled, so I'm going to keep that. Now I'm going to stick glue under here too and try to stick down this leaf as good as possible and put some of this underneath. Nothing planned, you guys, so it's just going to be going the way it's going to go. I'm going to heat this mesh again, so it's not going to be all sticking out like these strands like that. So I'm going to stick a good amount of glue under here and push down because I want that leaf to go around the thing. It was sticking up too much on one side. Yeah, lots of weird, you know, all different countries have their weird traditions and things like that, you know. It's funny. It's funny. It took a lot to get used to being here, you know, and hearing these things. And like I was sometimes, oh my God, like give it a break, you know, they're superstitions. Then I would probably offend somebody telling them, you know, okay, that's not going to sit right now though. Oh, you guys, I did this all wrong. Scared that if I pull this up, no damage, no damage. And you know what? I'm going to leave it up like that. Yeah. Yep, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just left it like that. And yeah, so like I'm not a superstitious person at all. So like I said, I would even offend them a bit when I tell them superstition is a sign of ignorance, and they get all huffy puffy. No, it's true, it's true. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it took a lot to get used to living here, you guys. No, I just, you know, blow them off and not even, I didn't become like them, that's for sure. Too many superstitions. Well, you know what it is? It's most of the old people as well too, you know, and I respect them. Like they, you know, I respect old people. You guys, this is not coming out the way I wanted to. This leaf, you know what? This leaf should have come over here on this side, I think, or even a smaller one. And I think it's too late to take it off now. I'm kind of stuck, you guys, because I want it. It has to. It has to. Well, it's can. I forgot it's can. I can mold them any way I want to. Remember, you guys, when I did them yesterday? It's can on the inside. I can mold them. Now that's better. Okay. Where's my whatchamacallit? Here. Just want to give it a go before. It's pulling these things right now, but that's okay because they're going to be burnt now. And they're going to be kind of pushed out of the way when I do burn them. And so that's the way it would be. Now, as a tag instead, if I could find it, we could kind of, so that way, you know, you don't have to personalize it completely. You know, you can take the tag off and then like use it every year, put a new tag on with a new name or whatever if the same person's coming over for dinner, and kind of wrap it around. Let's see if I can get that hidden. No. or just leave the strings like that. Oh, what about the smaller one? Have it hanging this way. I completely forgot about the tag, you guys, but like I said, I wouldn't want to put it on permanently because you can change the names year after year and, you know, make whatever, you know, how much company you have over, and make the tags and just let them hang over the napkin like that. So when they take off the napkin, but this should be secured better, but not permanently. Okay, so we're gonna finish it up here. I'm just gonna hit it with the heat gun so you know all those things curl. Let's put it this way. Okay, and that way all these glue strings burn too. What's going on? There we go. Okay. Okay, you guys. There we have our napkin ring. Put our napkin in. And have a beautiful setting. Now, if I was to do it again, I would probably position the leaves much more better. I don't know. I only worked with one type of size of leaves. You can work with other types of size of leaves. These things of Victor's instead, I was trying to form them as a leaf, but then I said, no, I have too many leaves here already. I wanted to use my leaves that I made. So there you go. Beautiful napkin ring for your Thanksgiving. And you can change it over for Christmas too. You can do something to it to make it look Christmassy as well too. But I love these teal colors and these oranges together. So there you go, you guys. I had a really fun week with these challenges. I hope you guys did too. And we'll be seeing you tomorrow. I'm doing the Saturday Art Journal this week. And yeah, so until the next time, and have a good time. Create. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.